So one of the most common questions I get asked all the time is, what kind of things should I buy to start streaming? Now the answer isn't super straightforward, but today we'll go over some tech items that will help you either start streaming or improve your current stream. Something else that can improve your current stream is our sponsor. Own.tv is your one-stop shop for everything streaming, whether that's overlays, alerts, panels, emotes, badges. With Own.tv, everything is very easy to use and easy to set up, but everything is also modular, so if you'd like to take a little bit of that extra time to create a more unique setup for your stream, it is very easy to do. If you want to spice up your stream with some premium designs and seamless animations, check out the link in the description. Using that helps support the channel. You can also use code Caddac for 50% off all products on the Own.tv store at checkout. So I'm going to talk about all these items in order of priority, and the first three items are going to be the main three. And the first one is audio, specifically a microphone. Now, personally, no audio or bad audio is one really good way for me to either leave a stream that I've been directed to from somewhere else or from a raid, or it's a reason for me to open up a stream and then immediately close it. Good audio can really make a difference in streams and in just regular videos. So having a good quality microphone, whether that's an external microphone, whether it's a good microphone on your headset, it can make a really big difference. And the nice thing is you don't have to break the bank to get a decent microphone. You can spend, less than $70 and get something like the Razer Siren Mini if you want an external microphone, or get something like a Boom Pro or a Mod Mic for your current headphones, or just spend some time and do an EQ on your current headset microphone in order to improve the quality of the sound. Now, as I talked about in my microphone video, having an external mic does really give you a lot more flexibility, so it is a pretty good investment to have, and it allows you to do things without having to wear the headset all the time if that's the kind of stuff you want to work on. But that's not to say that a headset microphone can't sound good. They definitely can. It really depends on the headset you have, and if the microphone doesn't sound good out of the box, you can do some EQ stuff to help improve it. Also keep in mind that wireless headsets will typically have a less good sounding microphone than most wired headsets or an external microphone. The next one is lighting, and you might find that weird to be number 2 instead of number 3, considering that number 3 is going to be cameras. But the reason I have lighting here is that lighting can really make or break a camera setup. It can make a bad camera look okay, it can make a great camera look great, but it can also make a great camera look terrible if you don't have it done right. So for example, right now I have 3 main filming lights. I have a key light, I have a fill light, and then I have a rim light right back here. Having these lights set up made a massive difference on the quality of my camera. You can really compare it to my older videos, and I will even show a comparison here as well of what this camera will look like with that on and off. And given I am using a mirrorless camera with a pretty good lens on it, but good lighting can make a webcam look very, very good. And it can even make a phone that you're using as a camera look really good as well. The more light that your camera has available to it makes it so that the camera works a lot less hard and introduces a lot less noise into the image. Lighting can also do a really great job of adding personality and some kind of ambiance to your scenes as well. So as you can see here, I have some ambient lights that are different colors. I have them on my TV, I have it on my shelf, I have a lamp that's also putting some colored light out there, and those can really add a little bit to the area that you're filming in or the area that you're streaming in, and you can add some really fun customizations to that in your stream as well, so that people in your chat can control those colors. Lighting though is absolutely monumental if you want to improve your video quality, and I highly suggest you put that as number 2. And as we mentioned, cameras being number 3. Now, you can use a whole bunch of different cameras, and depending on what kind of content you want to focus on, a camera may be more or less important. For example, if you're going to be doing a lot of just chatting and you are going to be doing a lot of talking head stuff just like this, then your camera is going to be a lot more important to you and the quality of your stream than if you're a game streamer and your camera is mainly going to be small and in the corner for the whole time. You can get away with using a really good USB webcam. Most people as well have a pretty good phone on them that have really great cameras, and there's a lot of solutions out there on how to, change your phone and turn it into a webcam. I've made some videos on that, and I will link that right up here. And because of this, there are a lot of options for you, and most people don't even have to really spend any money to get a good camera experience. But if you do want to upgrade, definitely getting something like a mirrorless camera or a higher end webcam and integrating that into your setup can really make a big difference. It made one of the biggest differences for me. Now the rest of these aren't going to be nearly as important as the first three, but number 4 is going to be something like the Stream Deck. Having something that allows you to do things a lot more quickly and a lot easier really allows you to not only improve the efficiency of your stream and the work that you have to do while streaming, but it can also allow you to get a lot more creative with your stream as well. Using the Stream Deck as an example, you can do so many things with the Stream Deck. And every day there are more and more people creating plugins for it, creating unique ways to use plugins together. Nutty is a great example of a YouTuber who does some awesome tutorials on things to do with the Stream Deck. I highly suggest you check them out. But there's just such a wide variety of things that you can do with the Stream Deck, and it can really add some fun and some, creativity to your streams. Now number 5 is going to be to add a capture card, or if you're using a single PC setup to stream and you're playing on your PC, a better graphics card. Adding these things to your setup can really help improve the performance overall of not only your stream but also your gaming sessions, so that it's more enjoyable for you as well. Because if you're not enjoying it, then your viewers are usually not going to enjoy it either. If you're using a single PC setup, getting an NVIDIA graphics card is usually the way to go because of how well NVENC works now. I'm planning on doing a video to show just how powerful NVENC is compared to using X264 or even AMD's streaming encoder, but having that makes such a big difference and allows you to play games and not even realize that you're streaming, which is wonderful. A capture card really adds a lot of flexibility if you're using a 2 PC setup or if you're trying to stream a console. It really makes things much easier. I know that streaming on a console can be very easy to set up, and that's a great way to start out. See if you enjoy it, but if you want to end up adding all those overlays and making your stream, something of a higher quality production, then capturing your gameplay through a capture card and running that through your PC is going to be the best way to do that. And of course, branding. Things like overlays, emotes, all that kind of stuff are great places to go. Overlays can really help add a little bit more personality and branding to your stream. A lot of them are extremely easy to set up, and they can really just add a little bit more. I'm currently using the Glitchy Pack from Owned, and it's great. I get a lot of compliments on it, and people, do take notice of the overlays that you're using. It's not the most important thing, and that's why it's at the bottom of this list, but I do think that it can really add to your stream. And my final little bonus tip is to learn OBS. OBS is such a great, powerful piece of software. There are so many different plugins and tools that work with OBS, and it is incredible what OBS can do. OBS can be a really simple tool if you want it to be. You don't really have to do much with it, but if you spend the time to learn it and watch some content creators like Nutty and Epos Vox, where they go over all of these great plugins and tools that work alongside OBS that can really help enhance your experience with it and enhance your viewers' experience with your stream, then you can make a really fun and personable stream for your viewers to watch. And that's it. Those are all the tech items that I think you should start off with or will help improve your current stream. If you ended up finding any of this stuff in the video helpful, I'd really appreciate it if you like, subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, or feedback, feel free to leave those down in the comment section below. I'd like to thank my patrons, Stepback, Thought Slime, and Rojo, Son of Dojo, and I'd like to thank you for watching the end of this video. I will leave my streaming playlist here if you want to check out any more tutorials or guides on how to improve your stream. Thanks again for watching the end of the video. Stay safe out there. I'll see you next Friday.